right at the top here, you guys know I have obviously the title is acknowledged, the third baby thing. We'll talk about that in a little bit. There's some stuff at the top of the show I want to look at, but yeah, we're doing it. Third baby time, baby. Watch out, the clients are coming. We're repopulating this shit. Watch out, Elon Musk.
Watch out, Nick Cannon.
Watch out, Nick Cannon.
Oh, no.
That's from, okay, well, that's a good segue. I had to do a blood test for...
Oh, no. Did they miss it or something?
I don't know what happened here. Because I thought they pulled from here, but there's like an injection. I guess they did it there.
Blood boiling?
Does that happen to you where your
No.
whole arm bruises up?
Never.
It's the blood of God.
Apparently, I have like the tiniest veins.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, oh, you have tiny veins. Tiny fuckable veins.
Mine are huge.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. You know what they say about tiny veins? Yeah, but apparently it sucks because there's people who are good and they'll get it the first time.
Right.
But there's some people that are just not that good at it and they'll miss it like 3
Yeah, that happens
times.
to you so many times.
I hate it. I get scared.
Yeah.
Because when they get it right, it's not bad. It's fine. But when they keep stabbing me, it gets a little bit fucking stressful.
Missed the mark with that one.
What does small veins mean? Does that mean something about my health?
I don't think so.
Because if you've got bigger veins, you got more space.
Small dick energy.
You know what I mean?
I guess it's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Never thought
Because
about
like
it.
you have like heart attacks and stuff when you get plaques in your veins.
You see, like, mine are like...
I think yours are just more visible though. No? Like mine are not visible at all.
Yeah.
Like super deep. Maybe I have thick skin or
I'm
something.
not a doctor.
Is it that I have thick skin maybe?
I do have thin skin, I've been told.
Okay. Well, hey, don't, you know what I mean? Just thicken up your skin, Hila. Taking things too personal.
Right.
Aging, a decrease in muscle tone, and weight gain are common reasons for veins appearing smaller. No, they don't appear smaller, AB. They are smaller.
Okay.
They've always been small. Don't fucking give me that.
Small dick energy.
It's always been small. Do you understand? Yeah, so I did,
I feel like it's just genetics because it's like something you've always been like that.
yeah,
And I've always been this way. I think it's just genetics.
yeah. But it's like remarkably small because they always mention it. So something going on. People who do this all day are like, God damn, you got small veins. So anyway, I did a blood test to test for STDs. And which, you know, that should
It's
be
just
clear.
part of the process.
Yeah, apparently they have to screen you for STDs before they do the IVF. And then they also did some kind of genetic testing. I don't know what for, but
I don't know. I just kind of said yes to all the testing.
yeah, I'm in favor of it. But so what happened was also I went and nutted in a fucking cup. And I have footage because it's kind of a traumatic thing to go through. I hate this room so much. And I've been there before, man. Yeah, here. I was thinking about posting this to Insta stories and being like, guess where I am right now? Because the last time I took like a video. Who's sitting in that? Who the fuck in the right mind is sitting in that?
Disturbing.
So you walk in, it's like literally a janitor's closet. There's this chair here, and right here is a TV with one icon on the desktop that just says, just takes you to porn, I guess.
Oh, God.
I didn't touch anything, you guys. I mean, obviously. I hate being in there here. It's so gross and so humiliating. And you got to jerk off in a cup. It's just, it's all wrong.
Yeah.
Wait, that mat.
It's for you to sit on.
Yeah,
It looks like wet. Like it looks.
It wasn't wet. I don't know why it looks like
Yeah.
that.
It looks like a puppy shit pad.
It is.
Yeah, that's what
No,
it
it
is.
is.
It is.
Wait, that's not like after. Like I mean, I understand. Like if you're sitting on.
I
it
did
for a
not
little-
sit on it. I did
Oh
not.
my
use it.
Really? I
Bro, you
thought-
think I'm crazy? I didn't sit on
Was it
it.
the guy before?
It does
you?
look like
Wait, it
somebody
does?
sat on it.
Hey, you're right. It
For
does.
you.
Oh my god, I didn't even
Did they
notice.
not put a new one on?
I, look, when I was in there, it didn't look used, but now looking at the photo of it,
Some person's
my
just
God.
ass sweat.
They only change it for major accidents.
I hate it
man.
so much. So, I didn't touch anything. I didn't sit here. The last time, though, I took a video and pictures.
Right.
There was like
That was a different
splooge
place,
stains.
right?
No, it was the same
It
spot.
was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Splooge stains on the wall. You remember that? There was like a ton of paper towels in the trash can, like
Right.
jizz-covered paper towels, and a ton of running water liquid stains on the wall. Vile.
So do they provide lubrication in there?
They do, but I'm not fucking psycho. I'm not touching any of that. There's a bottle of lube.
Yeah.
There's headphones. Can you imagine? You're gonna sit in that chair and use their headphones. It's so wild, man.
Jacket off.
And so, yeah, and then the thing is, once you capture it, you have to write the exact time on the bottle, which is also kind of gross.
Timestamp.
You do. They need the
Yeah,
exact
timestamp
time.
that jizz.
And then you
Oh
put
my
it in a
God.
hazmat bag, and then you put it in a paper bag. And then I went to the tech, and he goes, "Oh, let me make sure that it's all right." He put on gloves, but he takes it out, the clear jar of semen.
Stick his finger in it, taste it, little pinky
Yeah.
dip. and-
No, he didn't do. But he's like, "Let me just make sure all the info is right." It's so humiliating. It's so gross. Like I don't want to see him handling it. I don't want him looking at it in front of me.
Does he look at it like, oh, nice load, man? Like, does he?
Well done.
Yeah, well done.
Well
dude.
done.
You come
work.
out.
Can you imagine? That would be the horror. So horrific.
It's a hefty
What if he was
load,
like,
dude?
yo, dude.
Fuck me. That would be the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Did he give it a taste test like a Jay Shetty smoothie?
Yeah.
No, he just looked at it.
He didn't stick his finger and go, you know, like.
That's 20
No,
bucks
he
worth
didn't do
right
that.
there.
He didn't do that. All right, can you guys stop, please? I'm being serious right now. This was hard. It's a tough situation.
Oh my God, Cam.
Oh, this is Aiden Ross.
Oh God.
That's how you prove it. He totally would be doing that. Fucking weirdo.
Oh my God.
That is very funny. What do you smell down there, Aiden? A little ass, a little jizz? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the last time I just handed them the paper bag and I left, which is
Okay.
good. I liked that. I don't want to see anybody looking at it. But this guy insisted, hand me the bag. I'm taking the jar of jizz out. I'm holding it to the light.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to read
Like
that.
$1.
What?
Making sure it's real.
Make sure it's
Yeah.
not fake.
It's the real deal, doc.
100%.
And so anyway, yeah, I hate doing that shit, man. When I walked in there, I was like, hello, darkness, my old friend. So I've come to jizz again. But anyway, my jizz checked out, right?
As far as I know,
Healthy load.
I don't know much yet.
They're like, sir, we have a problem. Your jizz is 50% ground hamburger meat.
Coming.
You eat a lot of hamburgers, sir. We have a problem. Half of your jizz is like pizza grease.
Grumpy.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my Lord.
Someone said he
So-
was reading my fortune in the jizz. And so I guess everything, mine is good.
Yeah, you're all done, so enough complaining.
Poor Hila has to go through every god.
That's all your. That's everything you gotta do here.
Well, no, I have
Yeah,
to
in the
jizz
grand-
again in the cup. You
Yeah, one
forgot.
more
I have
time.
to go and jizz again. Can you believe what they put me through?
Enough? Like you didn't have
No,
enough?
this was just for the analysis. The IVF is going to happen. When is that?
Well, what a waste.
Around March.
Yeah, I was. Can I have it back at
What a
least?
waste, dude.
What do you do with it?
So on Monday,
That's my jizz.
I need to start all the shots, and that's gonna be insane.
Did you get your shot?
You know what? I'm so sorry. Did you get your shots? To do this because I know it's like I just talked about my shit, and now we only talk about your shit. But I have to pee.
I need to pee too, actually.
Okay, great. Let's do it, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So let's do that, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
How bad do you have to pee right now?
Yeah, so we're trying to have a third baby. I don't know if I said that.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought we were just talking about you jerking off.
So this
I thought you were
was-
just at the doctor.
This
for-
wasn't
Yeah.
a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, that
outing.
doctor's office. He was actually there for a nose and throat check. It had nothing to do with fertility.
A little cough, you know.
Yeah.
Can you jerk off in this cup, please?
He's like, sir, your mucus is a little runny. this mucus sample is not
This example
registering.
is very weird color.
So, so I did my part. Obviously, I can't complain. This whole thing for me was like, Hila, if you want a third baby, it's up to you because this is all you got to go through all the hardest shit. I just don't.
I mean, you
know what
too, right? Like, we're both kind of going back and forth on the idea a lot.
Mhm.
We're like, when it's hard currently, then we're like, we don't need any more.
Right after Bruce was born, we're like, fuck having a third baby.
Yeah. But I don't know, we're always kind of wondering. And then I've been talking to like people about us wondering. And then somebody, well, my trainer actually was like, if there's a doubt, then you guys should probably do it. Because usually when people are done, they're like, hell no. They're like not even thinking about it. Done.
You
And
know.
I kind of thought that made a lot of sense.
I thought that was really good advice too, because usually you hear the opposites. Like if you're in doubt, don't do it.
Yeah.
But hers was really good because when you're talking about having a kid, you lose out with more time. The longer you wait, the more you're losing out because we want our kids to be in the same age. You're gonna be older, which means you're gonna have less fucking time with them as your ass gets older.
And it's very physical. Like keeping up with them is hard physically.
So I thought that was really good advice. That's what convinced me too.
And I do really hope to have a girl because I just feel like it would be a completely different experience than, mom and a boy versus mom and a girl for me. So yeah, I think I don't know, I feel like all the training that I do my body feels like in a better spot than ever. So I kind of feel like I'm not too worried about another pregnancy right now.
That's
like
awesome.
I can do it.
That's awesome. So that's good. We're trying to find a hospital closer because you guys know last time this baby just fell out. I wasn't even there for the birth. So Hila's like, we got to find a hospital that's closer.
Yeah, because last time we got so lucky, it was the middle of the night, and so there was no traffic. But even without traffic, it's like 25 minutes. And if it ends up during traffic, like I'm just not taking that chance. There's no way. I'm not doing that again.
So I think you're going to give birth in the car, if anything.
I know.
It's like, fuck. Yeah, so people are asking, how does it work with IVF? Can you choose the gender?
So what's gonna happen now is after I take all the hormones and all the stuff they're gonna be giving me, they're gonna take out the eggs they're gonna put me under and like take the eggs out. So it depends on how many I'll have and how many of them.
You had 20. You're like stacked.
That's just follicles, but the follicle is where the egg will grow or something like that. Super hard for me to follow.
Okay.
But yes, there's a good chance that we'll have like a few good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because from the amount that you start with, not all of them are going to be good ones.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like you start with 6, but only 1 will be good.
You're like, this kid will suck. You don't want him.
I don't know what it means, but that's
This
what
kid's
they
going to
say.
be dumb for sure. You don't want that egg. No, I think it's the
So-
viability. I think like a higher quality egg is less likely to result in a miscarriage.
Miscarriage, yeah.
Yeah.
So once we see, I don't know, if we'll have a few options, then I think it means we can choose. Because if they can say you have a good option here for a boy or a good option for a girl, we know we only want one, so we can pick which one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like there's a chance that you put them back in and the pregnancy won't go through still. So sometimes people will put 2 even. And they're like, well, if it does, we'll take the risk of having twins.
Would you do that?
I would not do that. Not willing to take
I was
that.
kind of open to the idea of having twins. I was like, fuck it, let's just do this for family. Crazy.
And I was like, there's
good
no
family.
way in hell that I'm doing that because I'm okay with carrying one baby. I don't want to do that to my body, carry 2 babies.
Yeah, I can see that really fucking up your back.
And it's like a high risk pregnancy.
Oh.
And I was like, all the way through the end, I was working, I was doing stuff. Like when it's high risk pregnancy, you're just like laying down the whole end of the pregnancy because it's just insane.
Okay. Yeah, so the IVF it's actually really tough. Like, so tell about the process now because you're going to start doing all these shots and stuff.
So yeah, on Monday I'm starting the shots and it's going to be for 8 to 12 days, depending on how it develops. But it's 2 shots in the evening. And then at some point in the middle of those 8 days, there will be also a 3rd shot in the morning. And it's just like, I don't know. I the one that is painful is the one that I already had to do last time.
That one was so bad.
I'm not looking forward to that one.
The thing
Kind of
is-
it burns when it goes in.
Sucks, dude. I have to do it and it like really hurts Hila. It's like
Yeah.
burns. I don't like that one.
But we already did that, so I'm kind of like, well, I've been there, I've done it.
And then so we do all that, and then do you
Then
know
they
when
give
the-
you like a trigger shot or something like that when they're ready. When they're like,
Oh.
okay, it's ready. There's a trigger thing,
Right.
and then basically we're gonna go for the egg retrieval.
So when is that happening?
So that might happen around like March 1st. They said depending on
And
how everything goes. But
and then when do we do the IVF?
so I take it step by step because it's a lot of information every time. So right now, this is all I'm like.
It's probably soon after. If they got
It will be soon after.
They got the sperm.
From
so
what
you
I
could be
understand, like beginning of the process, like very, very beginning to the very end of like you're pregnant is about 3 months.
Oh, so
But the very beginning already, because I had to be for 2 weeks on birth control pills, which I've
Okay.
already done.
yeah.
So that's the very beginning.
Okay, so there's still a while.
So there's still a while because once
we
they
just started.
they retrieve the eggs, then I don't know what they do to it. And yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was a tough decision to come to, but we ultimately decided. I think you're gonna get your little girly too. It's crazy that you want to name her like Big Fart Energy. I thought that was appropriate for a girl.
You sound like Theodore right now.
The name is still Olive, right?
Oh, so we're saying it?
Yeah, why not? We already did.
Sure. We never did. No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
You guys did,
Yeah,
yeah.
we did.
Back
With
summer
Bruce, when Bruce was
21.
coming, you
We
were
did?
discussing
Oh, okay.
boy and girl name options.
Okay.
Olive.
was.
I always loved that name. I love olives.
Me too.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
Mm.
But I had a friend,
And you want to honor your employee here too, right?
Olivia.
Olivia.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a different. She has a different name.
It's a
I-
different name.
I-
Completely
Yeah.
different, Dad.
It's 100% different.
98%
It is
different.
different.
And when you're talking about, the genome, it's everything.
Mm-hmm.
We've always like from
5%
the very
difference is
beginning
astronomical.
when we decided to have kids, we had the name Theodore for boy and Olive for girl. It was always that.
In college, I had a friend, and she told me that she had a baby sister, and her name was Olive. And I always thought that was so cute. I had never met a girl named Olive. I guess maybe it's an old-timey name.
Mm.
But I thought that was so cute, and I always remembered that would be a nice name. So little Olive.
Mm.
Cute.
Olive is the name of the lead in Spelling Bee, which I think she's such a cute character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's what I think about.
Olivia. So I won't be able to sing that to her, but Olive. Ultimately, no, an olive tree is totally different name. So don't even bring his fucking name into this. Hate him. And so then when you're doing all these shots and stuff, they instructed me that I have to
Ejaculate.
ejaculate. See, that's more gross. Ejaculate to me is a grosser word than jizz.
Really? Then jizz? Doesn't sound.
What's grosser, ejaculate or jizz?
Come.
jizz
cum.
to me.
I think, I mean, ejaculate is like the
Plumbing.
scientific term. So
Yeah, but it's nasty.
Depends who you're
sounds
talking to.
vulgar.
I think. I think it's situational.
It's like the doctor way of saying it.
Because ejaculate, it's like you can see it. It's like
I don't think
ejaculate.
about it like that.
This is not because you can ejaculate other things than semen. I just see like big squirts.
you could, you know.
You can ejaculate things other than semen. It's like a descriptive word. It's an adjective. Or no, it was a verb, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a verb, Dan.
Verb form to cornhole.
So you need to ejaculate every 3 days.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Hila's going to have to take these super painful shots in the gut, and I'm going to have to jerk off every 3 days. Skeet? That's not that gross somehow. I mean,
Yeah, it's not. It flew
skeet?
under people's radar for a long time. That's how they played it on the radio for so long.
I need to skeet every 3 days. It'll get gross fast.
Sounds dirty.
Yes, it'll get gross fast.
Jacket off.
Some people are saying big squirts. You know? Let's do a poll. I see lots of conflicted opinions on this. What's a grosser term? Ejaculate?
It's gross.
Or jizz.
Or jizz? Well, see, I guess if it's one or the other, you can't really add more options, eh? So this could be useful information for people at home.
Okay.
So here's how you should refer to this from now on. To the doctor. I love that going to the doctor and be like, so I got a jizz in a cup.
What about like relieve myself?
That's peeing.
Yeah. That's like,
Is it?
Yeah.
How much? It's like it sounds kind of like it's like how bad do you need relief, bro?
I never knew that. I thought you're like relieving yourself of the demons.
Seriously?
Yeah.
People go, I need to go relieve myself. They go in the bathroom.
Yeah, that makes
You thought they were going to jerk off at like Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, I had a fucked up life.
Jizz is actually winning 55%. Oh yeah. Anuk.
Sing it, Anuk.
Hit
Come
that. I notice he doesn't go up to the next register
Right.
because he's smart. He knows.
He
knows his
limitations.
limit.
He's no Whitney,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Got kind of an Elvis twang. Oh, baby. Austin Butler twang. I should.
So goodbye. Please don't cry.
Don't cry.
But no, I'm not what you need. And I will always love you.
Okay, Anu.
He does have a beautiful voice.
He's lovely.
He is lovely.
You know what was a crazy moment when we decided, like, okay, let's talk to the doctor.
Yeah.
And tell her, that we're interested in doing this.
Yeah.
So I went to my text messages with her. And when I opened it, the first thing that came up was, wait, where is it?
I like that you could text with this doctor. That's pretty badass.
The first thing that came up was when she texted me when we were live.
Oh,
That 392, you were super pregnant with Bruce.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God.
Right. I forgot that's how it happened. That's awesome.
Crazy.
Just the two of us.
That's us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Is that his own backup music? Just the two of us. We could birds in the sky. Oh, you really left me out to dry, Zach.
Building cars in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
All right. Thank you, Logan. He said, peace and love. I just got a lavender snowball hoodie. All right, man. Just keep that to yourself, brother. I'm warning you. Peace and love. Do not wear that outside.
Your ad worked.
Chips and Drip. Thank you for the 10. Appreciate you. Actually, I have a few people to thank here. Sorry if I missed you. Questry M says, I'm currently pregnant with a baby girl through IVF.
Oh.
And she only had 6 follicles, she
Congratulations.
said. So I feel like there's a good chance we'll get that little olive. Or we're just going to be a fucking zoo with 3 boys. That'll be a goddamn
2 male dogs, too.
It's just crazy. I'm all bruised up all the time. It's like the boy energy is a lot.
Dudes rock.
Dude,
a lot.
Dudes fucking rock, man.
The energy that Theodore is presenting is it's like crazier. It's like 9 p.m. He should have been in bed already, and he's like running circles around the kitchen. And he has so much energy. He doesn't know how to express it. He'll run around and he goes. He just goes like he's just bugging out because he's just buzzing with energy.
Yep.
He just goes. Just feeling his body and stuff. And then so now Bruce is getting old enough where they're starting to wrestle and shit. And Bruce is gonna be a whole trouble too, man. Yeah, so we need some girl power.
Girl.
And I'm thinking like when I was a kid, I would go shopping with my mom. It was such a fun bonding experience, and just like I could use somebody to go shopping with. You know?
Yeah, someone to give your bags, your cool stuff. Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe the boys will be into my clothes. I always tell Theodore because he likes playing in my closet, and I'm like, one day when it can fit you, maybe you can wear my shoes and stuff.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. So yeah, that's what's going on. So that's kind of going to be our lives for the next 3 months.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be our lives for the next 30, 25, or hopefully 18 years. That kid's getting out of the house at 18. 18 and you're gone. You hear me, Olive? Deadbeat. Get a fucking job. You're already pissing me off.
Oh no, somebody said, oh my God, shopping with my mom was traumatizing.
For me, it was very traumatizing. I hated it.
I loved it.
But see, I didn't like clothes. I didn't care about clothes at all. I just wanted to get like a t-shirt and shorts and leave as soon as possible.
And that's where we're different.
Yeah.
And Theodore is like you. Like I buy him this cute shoes and he won't even try it on.
He's 3.
He refuses to try it on.
He's 3. I don't know if I put that on him yet. He's 3.5, to be fair. Yeah. He makes a distinction. I'm 3.5.
It's a big deal.
Big deal.
Well, at that age, that's a sixth of your whole life. So kind of is. So there's that. We have officially gotten through 4 topics of our show.
These are the best episodes.
We have about 500.
You know the rolling stone. You are a welcome we're thinking of. You were some guilty for.
Is he speaking?
And the other guy,
I got it. How I'm feeling. Gonna take you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna have you down. Never gonna kiss you around and desert you. Never gonna give you shot. Oh shit! I'm like, I've got my hand up, but it doesn't look good when I'm like.
So, is it stupid to even ask? But is this AI? How'd you guys do this?
Yeah, it's some kind of advanced software that can separate the vocals from the background music.
And then you can ask, like, sing this song, and it does it.
No, that's him. We took a real song of him singing over music, and this is a real person, you know that, right?
No, but
it's hard to believe it's a real person.
Well, no, he is using an app that kind of like auto tunes him a little bit.
Right.
But he actually was singing these songs.
Yeah. And so we were able to isolate
just
vocals.
him.
Yeah, with the software.
Okay, because he does like karaoke style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did you isolate chestnuts?
I did.
Yeah,
I
let me
did.
hear that. I'm curious how that one came out.
There's no through the girl, there are no girl fight. You're cross snipping girl, no.
So good.
Oh, he really got this down where he goes.
You're a tough being son, brother, show, and frost. There's fire, Eskimos.
Hallelujah. Yeah, we're reached out to him. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Mm.
I want to get this man on phone immediately.
Somebody said, Hila, my mom was a graphic designer and she would pull up a chair and have me help design logos and brands and would even make shirts, have fun. And like, I love that. I did that a couple times with Theodore and he's great. Like I showed him a few color options and I was like, which ones are your favorites? Or I showed him like, I had to remember one time I had to pick yarn colors and I let him pick colors and he actually has like good taste.
Yeah.
He picked good options.
Yeah, he's super into arts and crafts and stuff. He's very like creative and colorful and likes all that. What were you gonna say, B? You were about to.
Oh, I found out today that that gentleman actually does a bunch of duets with this girl who may be even better than him. They're really good together.
Really?
They do a
So
duet
good.
of chestnuts actually together.
Can I just sample it?
Yeah, I removed the background audio.
Oh, already? Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I want right now.
I'm exporting it right now, so just give me.